Don't those metal cards just sound so amazing when you drop them on the table and you show off in front of your friends or your family or your kids like me? I'm very excited about unboxing this Ritz Carlton card. Stay tuned. I'm going to weigh the Ritz Carlton card and some other cards so you can see how the weight stacks up with the metal cards. I've been a Marriott loyalist to some extent for 12 plus years now. I've never had a premium tier card from Marriott, so very excited to dig into this. So let's dig right in. So this is my first credit card unboxing. Unfortunately, you're going to get to see my wonderful hands and this box, but I wanted to compare this. So this came in a box in the mail. You can see here the thickness next to my American Express Platinum box. So relatively similar. The Platinum is a little thicker in terms of the material. This is more like a thick construction paper, whereas the Platinum box is definitely more of like the cardboard. So still a nice presentation. I've heard that some others like Mark Reese just received an envelope in the mail for the Ritz Carlton card. And there's one other box I got from Marriott that I'll show as well here. So as I open this up, I think we probably know what we can expect, but let's see if there's any surprises here. So first up is the terms and conditions. I went ahead and blacked out a few of the items here. You can see the credit line that I have for this card, which is the same as my Bonvoy card at $33,100, and just a little bit more of the introduction with the earning multipliers, etc., with the welcome letter with this card. The terms and conditions, I think we've all seen that from JP Morgan. This is pretty cool. It comes in this little slip here, which is a hard material. I don't know if this is supposed to come with the Priority Pass card. Usually those come separate 2 to 3 weeks later in the mail. So maybe I'm supposed to put my old card next to it. So here's the wonderful beat up Bonvoy Boundless card that I've had for a number of years. Things never let me down though. So just taking a look at this Ritz Carlton card, let me pop this out here. So you can see it is going to be lined with plastic. It's not a fully metal card. This is a plastic lined card, so it's not going to have the weight of the old Ritz Carlton card, which I believe was like north of 20 grams, like 25 grams or something crazy. But it still is nice. It's relatively sturdy. And I'll compare this to my Platinum card and some other cards so you can see the density, how the weight stacks up. And so stay tuned and I'll do that in just a little bit. So here's the Ritz card. You can see that it is laser engraved, the Ritz logo here, or debossed. A nice little sheen to the card, which I'll show some more later in this video. So the last remaining item is just the welcome pamphlet here, which is going to show, you know, all the things of why we got this card. It smells like that new paper. So you can see the access, the upgrades to the Ritz Carlton Club, the hotel credit, just some of the other things about the gold status, the 15 elite night credits, all your earning multipliers, and it's going to probably go on about the travel credit, the number to call, all that good stuff in here. So just holler at me if you have any questions around this, or if you have opened this card, if it's a similar presentation that you received. One other thing I wanted to show, and hopefully the camera will get most of this, I'm relatively zoomed in here, but I received this from Marriott I've stayed at Marriott a lot, including my first year 13 years ago with my employer. I stayed in a Marriott property when I was training for almost 100 nights. So that really catapulted my status, and I am really close to 1,000 nights. I'm somewhere right around there. So I have the lifetime platinum elite status, which, you know, it's pretty good in terms of the upgrades. And you can see with this box, this is really sturdy, well made, you know, really nice material. And what they provided, which a nice gesture, it's 2 luggage tags. One of them is a pretty cool pattern here. I actually prefer this one to the other one. I don't know, my wife might steal this one, but the back will just show Marriott Bonvoy Lifetime Platinum Elite. And then this other one is just this like thicker leather black with the engraved Lifetime Platinum status there. And then, you know, your personal information goes on the inside. So a pretty nice gesture from Marriott to give me something. I haven't received any other gifts because, like titanium status, you do get to choose from an annual gift from Marriott. I don't even know what that includes. So comment if you've experienced that and if you've gotten anything cool other than, you know, free night awards or points or things like that. So just a really nice presentation that Marriott sent me. I was thinking it would be something maybe a little cooler, but this is still pretty neat. So I have 6 metal cards that I'm going to weigh here. These are 6 out of the 7 that I have in my wallet. The only one I'm excluding is the Amazon Prime card. So first up, the Sapphire Preferred. We know this is probably the lightest of the group, showing at 12.3 grams. A little lighter than I was expecting. Next up, the American Express Gold, showing at 14.7 grams. Capital One Venture X, a little heavier, 17.2 grams. Next is the Executive World Elite card from Citi, showing it's 17.7 grams, the heaviest of the bunch so far. Now let's see with the American Express Platinum. 17.4 is what we're showing, so a little lighter than the executive card from American. And then last, the Ritz Carlton card, which is showing at 16.7 grams, so a little lighter than the majority of the other cards, heavier than the gold and the sapphire, but lighter than everything else. So here it is, the wonderful, shiny Ritz Carlton card, jet black, and it's debossed or laser engraved logo there on the front. So hopefully that will stay on there for a while. As you can see when I turn the card, wonderful little sheen there. I'm very excited to use this card at some upcoming Chase Sapphire lounges. I know it's priority pass, so you need your priority pass and not the card, but I'm still going to pull it out to show everybody which card I'm coming into that club with. Let me know if you have any questions on the process to product change. You can see from my other video how I called in, how friendly the Chase representative was. I did have to call back to get my priority pass card shipped to me, even though they did activate my priority pass membership. I didn't get any sort of activation email or anything like that. For those that may not be familiar, if you do have the American Express Platinum, the Capital One Venture X, the Bonvoy Brilliant, or a few other cards that get priority pass select, it does come with one entry to the Chase Sapphire Lounge. So you may want to take advantage of that before you switch over to a card like the Sapphire Reserve or the Ritz Carlton card that comes with that unlimited membership. But I do have the restaurant from Priority Pass in the Tampa airport. So instead of going to the dingy Admirals Club that I usually walk into and then walk right out of, I'm definitely going to be going to that restaurant to take advantage of everything that this card gives me. So again, I hope you found some value in this. Make sure you redeem those points for incredible memories. And until next time.